Hey kids, Inverted Cow here, and welcome back to Unofficial Ironman Take 2. That's right, I'm officially out of the Ironman competition. Dank got me good on level 6, or episode 6, where I tried to take out the two comm centers. And I am doing a what the heck, let's do it over and see if we can do it anyway, just for the fun of it series now. I have just spent the better part of the full day here grinding up parts for a hover vessel. That's right, I need to build a hover vessel to get experience points. So that's what I'm going to work on now. No, stay. Oh, damn it. If you can hit it right, you can balance that on top, and then it works perfectly. That didn't hit it right. And unfortunately, when I strip this apart, I'm going to end up getting bits, pieces, and parts again. But, there we go. So you can balance it on top of that thing. It acts like a build platform. Now, some of you commented about the little scavenger truck that I had last time. And I'm going to show you basically how it's built. And yeah, it's not anything fancy. Let's start by popping out that and there we have the basic hover truck. It is missing, of course, the large thrusters in the back, the double or the side thrusters, the second set of side thrusters, I guess it would be. Ordinarily, I like to have two thrusters on either side and two of the large thrusters in the back. But I haven't unlocked the large thrusters and I haven't unlocked the cargo box yet. So I'll put the large thrusters in and I'll put the I'll turn these two cargo boxes sideways so they face in. And I'll put two small thrusters on either side again. Gives it a lot of side-to-side thrust. Then I'll put a constructor right here, and I'll armor over the top of all of this stuff to give it a little bit more durability. A small armor box goes right here, but these are the double wide thrusters, so it's basically chews up all of that space. I don't have that available, and I need to get experience to get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this as this. I'm going to pinch that. Now, the reason I do this is, I mean, like, it's high enough I could walk underneath here and work on this if I wanted to, if I had the materials, but I don't. So we're going to just jump in. We're going to fire it up. 1 tank of fuel, turn the power on. Ammo, mistyped the name. There we go. Now I've got no lights, but I do have night vision goggles so I can see. And because I don't have docking pads on the bottom, it sticks to the ground. So we'll switch to grinder. And now we're going to go get some experience points. We'll settle down to a nice, easy 60 to 70 meters, and let's ask this guy if he'd like to give me some points. Call your friends. Excuse me, where'd you go? There you are. What about these raptor guys? You. Of some of these creatures. Now we'll raise back up to level 3 just in case there's anything else. Take a quick look around. Send out the drone. Okay, I'm going to pause here. I am going to grind for a little while, and I will be back. As you can see, I'm still now have 2 kills, 0 deaths, level 5, just reached level 5, and I can do my tech tree, and I can get my small ammo box, and I can get my fridge, spotlight blocks. I want sniper rifle ammo, unlock that. Okay. I'll also unlock this explosive device at some point. That's something else I gotta take care of. So I'm gonna grind for some experience points, and I'll be back after we have gotten ourselves leveled up just a little bit more. Okay kids, we are back. I have taken the harvester, spent a full day out harvesting, And I am now up to level 9 on my experience. Although it says 7 kills, trust me, there was a lot of grinding going on. I loaded up on some dinosaur meat, and I have a harvester sitting up here, or thing up here, full of stuff that I'm waiting for it to all rot. I kept picking akua berries, I kept picking corn dogs, I kept picking everything. Grind up trees and grind up rocks and that sort of thing, and I got a whole bunch of Talon Guardians angry at me, and they came and gave me all kinds of saplings. So I'll take those up to space again soon and sell them. However, this episode is about building the hover vessel, so how can there be something in the spawn area? I tell you, this game gets stupider every time. This spot here, let me just grab some stuff and things. Okay. This spot here is where I would normally put an oxygen tank, but I'm not going to oxygenate this system yet, so I'm going to leave that tank out. Now I have room on here for expansions, like for example, I could easily throw extra things on here. We are going to put a little bit of trim on this. This way. And on the other side. As material comes available, I will put more things on there. Now we have, I've made 2 additional cargo boxes and 2 additional harvest boxes. I'm going to put these 2 harvest boxes on sideways. And these 2 cargo boxes on behind that. Come on. There you go. And I can always add more harvest and cargo boxes. In fact, usually I put a couple extras just to be on the safe side. This harvester, I want to leave this available. And I want to put a armor locker on here. So I'm just going to stick the armor locker on right there. Now from this, I'm just going to put blocks in here. I'm going to have enough blocks. I'm going to have to make more blocks at some point here. And I can put the minigun turret on top of it here. There is actually enough room on there to put a larger turret or larger weapons platform, but because this is a scavenger truck, it's not meant for heavy combat, which is what killed me last attempt. I will make sure to keep that in mind, and this is only to defend against aliens. Actually, I'll leave it on turrets and mounted weapons. So this is, yeah, I can't open this up ever and not say it needs to have line of sight and drones. Like, I don't want it to shoot turrets. I just want it to shoot drones. I don't give a rat's about anything else. Shoot drones. It's the only thing it's on there for, is to shoot at drones. Kill drones. But they won't put that onto the thing because that would make sense. Alright, so from here we can also fill our bullets. We have to make sure that it does not try to take your biofuel. Not sure if that's ever going to get changed, but we'll load up our two front things. Power this on. Now I added hover boosters on underneath and a docking pad. So that's something else that I've put on here. Now I'm going to head back over to the civil hub. I'm going to make a quick pit stop at the old base here. And I'm going to tear this down. So I'm going to start with tearing this apart, and then I'm going to head over to the Civic Hub, and we're going to harvest some laser ammunition. Okay, kids, we are at the residence, which is next to the Civil Hub. Don't forget there are still hostiles running around over there, so I don't want to go play with them quite yet. But this residence here has spawners for both the NPC guys and the guys with guns. So I'm going to see if we can collect ourselves some loot. Are you coming over here, or are you just being a wanker? Okay, you're just being a wanker. Okay, I'm just going to quickly... Oh, come on. Jump out. Send in the drone, collect some loot. And get the dead guy underneath the cyborg. Oops. Civilian! Yay! Yes, that's right, I kill civilians. And cyborgs. Okay, now I'm getting spare parts. Now, they've been playing with the loot drop tables a lot lately. And that's one of the things that I find is really annoying when they do that. We'll see if these guys regenerate, because I would like to farm them for laser ammo, laser rifle ammo. That's going to be a little hard to do if they actually are no longer dropping that. So don't go away, kids. I'll be back after I've done a little bit more experience farming. Well, okay, I've been here for a bit, and I keep getting the same thing from each cycle. The cyborgs are dropping spare parts, and the people are dropping credit cards. So farming these guys for experience or for anything other than experience is kind of pointless now. So, come on, jump. There we go. Let's go have a talk to this drone that's over here. There might still be Zurichs running around over here, I don't know. There should be a dropship inbound. Let's see if we can get a bead on its line of flight in. Oh, there it is. Come on, gun turret. Stop shooting. Come on, let me out of the cockpit. Thank you. Okay, that was the troop transport. So now that we know that we can't farm these jokers anymore, it's kind of pointless trying. Which really bothers me. Because I was actually planning on utilizing that ability. Okay, so the only thing this base is now good for is using the advanced constructor to build combat steel and to process magnesium ore. Otherwise, it's pretty much useless. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to start by going and stripping down the residences over here. And we'll collect a little bit more experience points and see what we can do. And then I think next episode after that, I'm going to attempt to do what would have been the weekly mission for this week. Also the mission where most people died again. Is that totally stopped now for you? And that is I'm going to attempt to oh, I gotta blow the core out of this first. I'm going to attempt to take out one of the comm centers. Now I'm probably going to do is the same one that I did last time. The one over by the drone base, and then I will take out the two that are side by each. But this time I want to have a small vessel for doing that. Not going to try and do it with the hover vessels. The hover vessels are good for cutting grass, mowing down trees, killing stupid, what do you call them? Stupid guys, NPC characters and such that don't have any intelligence. But it's really useless for everything else. There we go. Okay, core is blown on this thing, so I'm going to strip this down apart, and I'll see you on the next episode where we will take out the comm center, the first comm center. And then we'll finally caught up to where we were before things went bad. Hi, dude. Will you quit? So, quit moving. Thank you. using that guy for a meat shield. Did you see that? Ooh, 9 credits that time. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, see, I'm just getting cyborg junk. I'm not getting anything that I can use. So there we go, kids. See you on the next episode. Good night for now.